Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Returner decides to fair catch this. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Sooners begin to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw. It's Torres. The ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? At the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Utes. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long for the 22. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
You'll call for the fair catch here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The Utes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And he's got it. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Utes getting set on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quick throw to the left side. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Utes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Utah. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Torres. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the 1st down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Who makes the grab? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They need less than a yard for a 1st down. They'll go for it on 4th. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
I mean, that's a safer call. Right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push, but he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the 1st down.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the defense wraps him up.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. Now the important point after attempt. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Same tailback, another carry. Powering right past the defender. Makes the first down, but Hazy twice. Big hit there at the end.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Torres. He's moving out of the pocket now. Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll run it here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They make the tackle, but let's check out what that flag on the field is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. Excellent protection all day to throw. Flings it now to the left. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. The offense really clicking here. Here's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. He's got enough for the first down and still going. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Utes with 1st and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Utes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Direct snap to the back. You'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll run here on third and goal. Football comes out. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up with a chip shot on the left hash mark. No problem, knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the second half is a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that previous play. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Utes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw caught over the middle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Important second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
The defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short on the +27. They pick up the first down, tackle at the 25.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Makes a quick catch. Using a strong stiff arm. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move his sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Utah. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Sooners come to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Defense is coming after him. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Back to pass. It's Torres. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he'll be brought down. The important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. And the Sooners look to keep this drive moving.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to throw it again. Launching downfield. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Back to throw. It's Torres. And he's got it. So they convert the two-point conversion, get it back to a two-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Oh, and he fumbles. And the Utes offense takes the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Handoff heading left. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Testing the right side here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Pass caught. Can he get in?
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make the accurate throws.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Utes. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Dropping back, it's Torres. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Utah offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Fights through the tackler.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Fights off a defender. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Now here's the toss play. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. To throw, it's Torres. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Down late. They'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Ball handed off. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. He'll hand it off. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. quarterback changing the play now at the line. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become a piece of the history